You tired of lies and leftovers? The Real Black Agenda is crushing 3 bestsellers list. Grab it on Amazon or hit the link in my Instagram bio at TheBusinessBully before they try and silence it. When I lost 344 pounds, I learned a very valuable lesson. Just because something looks good doesn't mean you should be eating it. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to the brothers about lust. A lot of times you'll see somebody and you'll say, damn, I'd like to hit that. Stop. Wait a minute. Hold up. Some of y'all are making some really, really bad decisions, right? And I get it. Listen, I'm not standing here being holier than thou. I have made horrible decisions, but as you live and you learn what to do and what not to do. Or, in this particular case, who to do and who not to do. And some of y'all are just, you ain't got no types of control. Like, just because you can does not mean you should, right? Also, can we have a conversation about how just because you are feeling frisky doesn't mean you just got to go and just... Every time you see someone get to a certain level, then they get hit from out of nowhere, right? And again, I'm not putting this all on the fellas because society has done some type of super shoehorn, monkey double backflip, Jedi mind trick to us because everything is Cornhub, OnlyFans, Instagram, YouTube, these workout videos with the chicks got the tights with the little butt crease built in. It's like the thong tights with the... So I've been told. But in all seriousness, the media is over-sexualizing men. It is a weapon of mass distraction because if you're so focused on sex, you can't really be focused on your mission in any way to be impactful. And right now, we have to be impactful for our people. There are so many people fighting to make sure that Black folks don't rise. They have already done a phenomenal job of separating the importance of strong Black families to wealth creation, legacy management, that now they're doubling down and making us a bunch of raging lust monsters, and we don't know up from down, and we don't know whether to take a dump or wind our watch. That has to stop. I'm going to say something that is going to be very controversial, and I can see your thumbs warming up right now. Some stuff you don't need to experience. There are some things out here that you think you're ready for, and I can tell you, you ain't. When I was a kid, I remember my stepfather taking me to the movies, and I saw a movie called Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, and Richard Pryor. And in that movie, there is a scene where they're trying to set up a guy who's going to be doing a drop. And the guy's name is Richie. And they say, well, do you have a hoe that's going to rock his world? She says, oh, I got one, all right. She's so good. If you take her thing and throw it up in the air, it'll turn into sunshine. And that was her name. See, some of y'all think y'all ready for sunshine, but you don't realize that the sun can burn you. The sun can cause cancer. You're not ready for everything. There are some women out here who got whips and chains and handcuffs and lotions and potions, and they will put some stuff on you that you will not come back from, and you will be sitting in your shower with your arms around your knees listening to a mega mix of Brian McKnight's One Last Cry, talking about my shattered dreams and broken heart, sitting around peeling guava with a daggone old plastic knife from an IHOP in Sheboygan. You all right? Listen, we got to reclaim the Black family. We got to reclaim our communities. We got to realize that the reason that they don't want us together is what J. Edgar Hoover said in the 60s. The two biggest threats to the United States of America is black unity and the rise of a black messiah. So a whole lot of black messiahs has been taken out by some vertical smiles, if you understand what I'm saying. The older I get, I'm wondering if God put STIs and diseases here to keep us from just going out and being, wild with it. And of course, for some of us, that doesn't stop us, but there has to come a point where the point isn't about you arriving. There's so much more to life than that. And don't get me wrong, that's a great part of life. And if you are in a committed relationship, if you're in a marriage, it should be a healthy part of your life. My thing to you is when it becomes your sole focus, when it becomes the thing that you're looking to get. And then what happens is after a while, you'll get one and you're like, oh, all right, well, I've already done that. Let me go conquer another one and another one. And then you wind up sounding like a darker, melanated DJ Khaled. Another one. Nah, we got to fall back. We got to start taking stock in what we want out of life. And I see too many brothers making life-altering decisions for 10, 15 minutes of clapping. And what I mean by that is, it's too many of us talking about, well, my baby moms ain't ish. Well, why'd you go raw on her then? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stutter? Did that take you off guard? Did that make you feel some type of way? Good, it should. At what point do you not realize that you can get something that you can't give back, whether that's a kid or a disease, right? Or you could lose something that you might not be able to get back, whether that's a job or your dignity. Unchecked lust is as dangerous as giving a 10-year-old a semi-automatic weapon. It could turn out well, but the probability that it won't, pretty high. We gotta find a way to relate to one another without it always having to be that every single time. And if that's your only goal, I might want to recommend that you go to the Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Nevada. You just drop your money down and you can go ahead and clap all. No judgment from me. But you're out here paying for it, whether it's financially, emotionally, psychologically, guilt, and everybody and their mama seems to be caught up in it in one way, shape, or form. And you don't think about the long-term effects of everybody in your world from the decisions that you make, right? And the saddest thing is the only people who are being shamed out here are men, whether that is Jamal Bryant or Shannon Sharp or Eddie Long or TD Jakes or Diddy. 50 months for some baby oil and a video camera? 50 months. Fed time. To quote Reverend Calvin Broadus Sr., ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm up in it. And that's realer than real deal Holyfield. And all you hookers and hoes know how I feel. If you've got a question for Ask Dave Anderson, you can email me directly, dave@businessbullyshow.com. Follow me on all social media at The Business Bully. Go to therealblackagenda.com and get the book. And we'll see you next time right here on I Never Knew TV.